Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a video here today on the channel. We're gonna be doing a dope video looking more into how to use tape saturation to get pro, smooth, mainstream sounds. So if y'all like this video, don't forget down below to comment tape. I'm gonna send you guys a link to an exclusive preset pack using the J37, and we're also gonna break down a different other couple types of tapes that I like to use. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss out.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this?
What's tape plugins got to do with this? All right, so we're going to be using the J37 today, and I want to talk to you guys about how I like to use tape. Whenever I hop on a tape formula, the first thing I do is always pick the type, whether it's the Studer A800, whether it's like a Toupee or any type of, tape plugin. That's the first thing I always do is I pick the tape formula, because if the ketchup or the garlic parmesan ain't right, then I don't even want to taste the rest of the dish. So that's the first thing I would always do.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love?
So you have three distinct type of tape formulas. That I would say the red face is the brightest one, the blue is the warmest one, and this is good if you have like super harsh vocals, and the black is just present. All right, so I'm just gonna rock out with what I originally had, which is the red, okay, because I wanted a little bit brightness. And then you got a couple of different other things I want to talk about is the bias. So when you hit the bias and you hit pluses, it will make the sound warm. It will make it sound warmer. But when you under bias something, not on this plugin but other ones, when you under bias it, it's gonna get brighter. So just always think about it in reverse. Okay, now you have things like wow and flutter. Those are like the pops and clicks and like the little wobbliness. And then you have like this cool saturation.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this?
So you can make some sound really crumply and messed up. So the very first preset I'm going to be creating is just like a basic lead. So that's probably just going to work at the end of any single chain. Now, when it comes to ad-libs too, I love throwing like tape on ad-libs, because with the tape speed, always remember the lower that you go with the tape speed, you're going to lose high end. So it just makes things sound darker. But you could use a combination of the tape speed as well as the over biasing to make things like really crispy.
Got to do with this? What is love? What's love, love, love got to do with this?
So let's say I wanted to make this a little bit darker, okay, because this is like a super bright ad lib. This is another trick that I will do sometimes too. I'll make something super bright, then make it super dark, so it could be like a knife with a certain type of edge on it. All right. So let's go over here. Let's go back to that J37 tape and let's do an ad lib darker preset.
Got to do with this? What is love? What is love? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love? What is love? What? Love. 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 Love.
All right, I like where that's going.
Love.
Super bright. You use fresh air to make it super bright, then you use this to make it dark. And you could also play around with the wow and flutter by opening up the depth, but usually I would go with something very slow. I would turn my depth all the way up and pick my rate. See, that's all right, and now you're gonna go back, put it back on 0. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. You would put your depth all the way up and your rate low. You kind of want something that just goes with like the rhythm of that melody in that pocket. So, you know, I'd go back. Slightly detuned. You feel me? Like I want to push it to where it's almost sounding detuned, but not really though. So that's how I would use a little bit of like a lo-fi wow ad lib. Let's see. That's an absolutely incredible way of just adding so whoa, 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 like a little bit of drunkenness late night from the club.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love? What's love, love?
And sometimes you got to be smart about this because you see this ad lib right here, it already has like a reverb and a delay cooked into it. So that's how you make things sound super special and unique in a track. Okay, you see this whole song's been going on. I see an opportunity to do something special. Now I put on something like a different reverb or a different tape type of saturation, and I play around with the wow. Now it sounds like a weird, unique TikTok moment. You know, a moment that can make a track go viral. Okay, so that's why I do that. And look, even on a different track right here, I had something like the sketch cassette. You know, I tried to use that too. That's another great plugin that you can use for the wow and flutter and a different artifacts. You know, you bring in the artifacts on the ad libs because they give contrast against a clean, you know, pop style vocal, you know. So it makes you appreciate the fact that the car was clean because you see this dirty car that came from the mechanic shop that was really messed up and beat up. Let's try to use a little bit of tape saturation on the actual master bus.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? Hey, hey, the way I'm feeling, I can't let it fade. You something different, hope you feel the same. Hold up, I'm out here thinking about a wedding ring. Ain't tripping, I can't let you get away. No, babe, can you stand the rain? Get you loving up on your worst day, okay? Baby, don't you change. Unconditional, baby, swear that's always. Take time, make mine based on you. Hey, love, hey, now deja vu. Say like, hey, right.
So something that you always have to remember is that tape as a plugin always has a natural way of doing like a musical bump. So from a saturation perspective, it's always gonna do like a bump, like it just looks like a little bit of you know, a bump that can sometimes work. It's really hit or miss depending on what type of plugin that you use on your master fader. It will be hit or miss whether or not the tape bump sounds good. But here it did sound good, and we had the benefit of the brightness from the red style tape formula. And let me just show you guys another technique that I like to use is using the UAD ATR. You know, it's always the same exact process on any tape plugin that you use. You get on it and you pick your formula.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? Hey, hey, the way I'm feeling, I can't let it fade. You something different, hope you feel the same. Hold up, I'm out here thinking about a wedding ring. Ain't tripping, I can't let you get away. No, babe, can you stand the rain? Get you loving up on your worst day, okay? Baby, don't.
All right, see, this is a situation where you'd have like a maybe you could put a trim plugin before it, but you want to drive it in.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this?
So I would approach it like that, and then you go whatever you took out your input. You use like a trim plugin before this to hit the tape at the right type of volume that you want to hit it. You know, like a punching bag, And then after that, you use the next plugin after that you have, and you whatever you took out, you got to put back in, to get an even volume.
What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? What's love, love, love got to do with this? Hey, babe, the way I'm feeling, I can't let it fade. You something different, hope you feel the same. Hold up, I'm out here thinking about a wedding ring. Ain't tripping, I can't let you get away. No, babe, can you stand the rain? Get you loving up on your worst day, okay? Baby, don't you change. Unconditional, baby, swear that's always. Take time, make mine based on you. Hey, love, hey, now deja vu. Say like, hey, right, all come through. May I love on you.
So that's a great way of taking advantage of the tape. So I just showed you guys a bunch of tricks, going in there on your master fader, and like how you drive it in and out could really change the whole mix. Now you see that mix was kind of gray. We threw on the right type of tape with the right type of saturation and the right type of tape formula, speed, and all the bias, and bam, it was able to lift up a whole mix. And not every song is gonna benefit from tape on the master fader. But when you have like a smooth romance type of song, that's kind of like the time you want to use it, when you want to make things just more attractive and more glossy, like a new toy or a new item at a Macy's or a mall or something like that in the display. So I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of the YouTube family. Down below, comment tape. I'll send you a link to that free preset pack I just cooked up using the J37 that you guys all have. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all now. Peace.